When me, Joe, and Ish played Monopoly, guess what we was doing? Talking about everything. In the group chat, guess what we doing? Talking about everything. So we was doing it already. It was just a matter of making a show out of it. But it just took me getting over my own initial, I guess, discomfort. Because again, I don't like attention, and I knew how big the show was. I actually underestimated how big the show was. It was bigger than I even thought. So that part had me like, I don't want to interject myself in that. And now you got to deal with fans and weirdos and crazy folk. And I'm still very private in my life. Like, I don't want to be out with my moms and then somebody see me. And then now that, like, I don't want none of that. And I want to shield everybody that I love from that. So that's why, like, my mom's birthday will pass. You never see me put a birthday post, a picture of my mother up on the internet. My grandmother, my daughter, none of that stuff. I just wanted to be able to still live life without attention, and I knew that show came with a lot of that. But it's
What
just
made
like
you take the caffeine deal so early?
I caught them.
Because you
Um,
wanted to do more speaking and stuff like that, or like where did that come
nah.
from?
Honestly, no. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. Before caffeine, it was Twitch.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. That's what I meant. Yep.
So long time ago, I got a call from somebody who was a brand manager, and they were like, "Yo, dog, I need you to establish your presence in the gaming community. Like, I know you rock with games, but you're not known in the gaming community." I'm like, "Why?" They were like, "Yo, I just got a bag from EA Sports, and they want me to pick 3 people to sit down with celebrities and play Madden, and they're giving them 50 grand a pop. I want to throw that to you, but if I go in there and say your name, they're gonna say, 'Who is this?' So if you could establish yourself in there, now when them calls come and them bags come, I could throw them to you." So I'm like, all right. I always known that Twitch was an outlet for that. My man KB, I don't even know if KB's in here, but he's usually in here a lot. KB's been telling me for years, dog, get on Twitch. You could make a killing on Twitch. Because what I would do is play a game, hit the share button from the PlayStation and tweet out the screenshot. Like the only social media that I ever rocked with was Twitter. And or I'm live tweeting while I'm struggling playing something. And he's like, "Yo, you're doing this wrong. If you're on Twitch doing it, you could make money doing the same thing." So boom, put that to the side. The pod comes, and now I'm realizing the added attention and the eyes that are on me. Like my name is grown outside of just Twitter. So I make the call. "Yo, let's talk to Twitch, see what we could do." I get a Twitch situation set up immediately. It was a 6 month situation. Cool. At the end of that 6 months, they basically they say use the 6 months to kind of get you right, and then you go on your own after that. But they were paying me per hour, and I got comfortable with that. At the end of the 6, they cut it, and I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Nah, I want to replace that." Now I know my brother is one of the biggest battle rappers there is, and I know caffeine and battle rap was hand in hand. So I called him, "Yo, put me on the phone with caffeine. I want to get a show over there, and I want them to beat what Twitch was giving me." No problem. That was done in 20 minutes. So that's how I jumped to caffeine. It was really just because I wanted to make the. I'll sit up here all night if y'all paying me an hour to just sit here and run it up. No limit on what I can make. Cool, I'll take it. So that's what it was. But now I'm realizing that it's so much extra stuff. Like I'm seeing what streaming is today. I played them games wrong. Like that was a learning process in real time for me. Though I did get a lot of information from that. So now when I go back to when I start them platforms back up, which I do plan on doing, now I know how to properly navigate. Like I'm glad that I did the early Twitch deal and the early caffeine deal because now I know what I really need to do to hit the ground running in both of those the right way. Because I did them both wrong, but I still have my situations over there. Thank God.
Hey, for business purposes, Ice, is caffeine still handing out bags? Or is the water
No,
faucet cut off?
no, they're not handing
Nobody's
out
handing
bags.
out bags
Nobody's handing out.
today.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody is today.
That's what I'm hearing.
You
And
gotta
that's
do
what's
the work.
it's drying
Build
up.
it.
It's drying up. What they doing is they're handing out bags initially,
Hmm.
maybe 2-3 months to get you to bring your following there. They're
Right.
basically paying you to bring your following here so they can run up a subscriber base. And then after that, they'll cut you. But now we got the subscribers, or they'll just, tell you, "Yo, we busting down ads with you," or something like that. but it's really just up front to get you to get you over here to lure you to this platform. And all of the platforms are doing it. I just saw Kick doing it.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
what I'm
Rumble was
hearing.
doing it. Like they're all doing it. They're offering incentives to try to get you to come over here, but they want people that have a following. Bring that following here so we can run our numbers up. We'll pay you whatever on the short on the short money up front, but we're gonna make so much off of it on the back end through our ads that we don't even care.
You think that changes or switches into something different? Because yes, I am hearing everybody's doing that.
hmm I think it's just a subscriber game. Everybody's chasing subscribers. Every platform out there is chasing subscribers. That's the name of the game. If we can run these numbers up, we can run these ads up. We don't care about the content. Some
Mm-hmm.
places, you see Twitch was just doing the partial nudity, and now they
Right.
banned it again. They going back and forth with that. This platform over here, now you can play music. They doing whatever they have to do to get people with numbers to come over here so we can run subscribers up. That's the name of the game now. Whatever you got to do to get subscribers. That's why you see the people doing the wildest things. TikTok, everybody's announcing these programs where we're paying the creators now. Y'all really not, but y'all announce it. Twitter, we cutting checks to creators of tweets. No, the first checks was nice, but they ain't like that now. That was just to lure people to do it. Sign up, subscribers. Everything is subscriber based.
So do you see like an appreciable difference between Ice now, Joe Budden co-host and all that, and Ice before? Like, I'm not trying to get in your business, but is there like a difference that you can be like, yo, yeah, it's because I'm on the show that I'm getting these extras? Do you see that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's value that comes with being seen by this many eyes. There's a definite value in that. I would be stupid to try to act like that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
I mean, the other part about
for
it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Crack Issues Muffin the next time he denies that the Joe Budden podcast is.
Well, we try to, but his point is in his particular in his area, this doesn't add value. That's what he's saying. Yes, it adds value in the entertainment space, but he's always worked outside of the entertainment space. So he says that the added value in the entertainment space doesn't help him in his current line of work. I
He was
can't
so
argue for
wrong
that.
on that.
I can't argue for that because I'm not in that space. I don't know. I'm talking about me. And yes, the added eyes on officially Ice does help for anything that I want to do. And I would be a fool to say that it don't. Even the people that knew me before, even people, because there was a lot of people that knew officially Ice prior to the Joe Budden podcast, but there's a lot more. That's why I always say, "Oh, you like." I'll respond to somebody on Twitter and say, "Oh, you must be new here," and that's not a shot. It just means you don't know me. Like you think you've just been introduced to me through the show, excuse me, or may have just followed my page or something. So the things you're seeing now, you don't understand. This is stuff that I'm talking about from a long time ago. That, like, for example, when I put the Baron Davis thing up, people don't understand how big of a deal that was and why I put that post up saying I am not Baron Davis. There's people in there, what are you talking about? Y'all don't even look alike. Well, yeah, but that was a running thing on Twitter for years that you will never see the two of us in the same room. But if you weren't there, you don't get it. So the newer fans just miss out on some stuff. But all in all, it is a definite value being on the show. Like I've gotten calls from places. I'm hosting stuff. Well, like that comes from the show. So I would be dumb to say that there's no added value in being on the show.
Yeah, thank you for that. There's definitely added
hmm
value having you on and hearing your unique perspectives. I must say, like, I don't really get it, especially on the music front, the kind of music you like. But I like that there's someone that listens to that kind of music and keeps Joe plugged into that world, even though he doesn't like that world. But it's important to be plugged in because that's the shit that's current. That's the shit that's going on. So yeah, shout out to you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I just like it. Like people like, how do you only like drill? No, that's not what I only like. I like a vast variety of hip hop mostly. I'm not really the R&B guy. That's Joe and Ish and Mel. That's they
And
bag.
I
Y'all
like
got it.
that world if niggas is good.
But they are good for their standard. Like everybody ain't like who would we say is good? Like we would thought Fivio was good.
I
He
still
just
think Fabio's good.
well, you want to
I
look him
love
down.
Fabio.
That's cool, but there are a lot
Today
of people
still?
in that world. There are a lot of people in that world who are way better than he is.
Okay, but me saying I love Fabio don't speak to me and nobody else.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm saying that there are people. You saying you like people if they're good, and what I'm
Can they?
saying is there
Are
are
these
people.
people? Can these people outslap Fabio?
Yeah,
Who?
their music wouldn't come
Who?
across your
Who?
it, off the top of my
Name
head.
them.
Who? I'm trying to think of somebody right
I
this
like
second.
niggas where I don't have a low
I
bar
can't go off.
entry. So niggas have to be good or provide slaps for a while. The first single don't work on me. Your first mixtape don't work on me. Are you talented enough to produce this output consistently works on me? Rob
So why do you say that
49.
about Fabio?
Rob
Why do you say that about
49.
Fabio?
What'd you say?
So why do you say that about Fabio? What is he ain't did that
Yes, the fuck he did.
with what?
Yes, he did for me. What are you
With
talking
what?
about?
You
Story
said yeah,
time. Story
no,
time
no.
is a slap.
You talking about you said your first single don't do it for me. Your first mixtape don't do it for me. You have to produce this output time and time. Where is that
Ice, I don't
applied to
know
him?
Fabio to have missed yet. I don't know
Bro,
him to have
his last album was a miss. Bible. A big miss.
says y'all, right? And says record sales, which there's a bunch of reasons why sales are sales. But musically, I disagree with that. I think there's
Bro.
mad
Uh,
slaps on that project.
I think he got a cut like maybe two or three, and that's where it kind of ends at. Especially positioning where he was positioned to. You supposed to be cranking them out. And what happened since then? You still haven't put anything out worth of like nothing. Even featured, you ain't really been that. What happened? There should be a talk about the fall off of Fabio.
But
And the
how
fall off of
he
drill.
ain't fell off.
So what do you, bro? This he did fall off. He was positioned to be the next king of damn near New York after Pop died. It was all looking at him. He has
All
fallen
right.
off, Joe.
I've now pulled up this Fabio track list.
Okay, I got the album right here on my phone. I'll pull it up.
I'm in my phone. On God, I don't really care. Through the Fire, I play all the time. Magic City, I play all the time. City of Gods, I play all the time. What's
Mm-hmm.
My Name, I play all the time. For
That's two
Nothing, I
for
don't
me.
care. Hello, I play. Confidence, you know how I feel. I don't really, that. Slime them,
Mm.
Feel My Struggle, yes, I play that. Bible, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care about the rest of this shit. But if you give
Got
me
it.
an album where there's 6 songs I can go to repeatedly, what are you talking about?
Okay, that's you. And those are not all slaps. That might be six songs you like. We talking about slaps. All six
I-
of them records you named were not slaps.
which one wasn't a
One.
slap?
Go back. You said what'd you
Through the
say?
Fire,
Oh, Matt
Magic
Through a
City,
Fire,
City
Magic
of
City of God.
Gods,
What's my
What's My
name?
Name, Hello.
I got two slaps out of those two right there. City of God, what's my name? Two slaps. Magic City's
Wait,
cool. I'm
those are
talking
the
about
only 2
slaps
slaps you have?
out of the top five that you named. Out of Through the
Magic
Fire,
City's
Magic
not
City.
a slap?
No, Magic City's not a
All
slap.
right, I'm
Magic
done.
City is
Uh,
always a slap.
I'm done. See, that's what I mean. I'm done.
She talking about the real Magic City, not
Yeah,
the
she
It
talking, but you're
is.
not talking about that record.
If
yeah,
Probably
you
just
don't know
go
make
that
it
if
record.
you
real New
go
York.
to any strip club, Magic City included, and Magic City comes on,
See,
it's a
that's the difference,
slap.
Joe. That's the difference, Joe. A strip club slap don't make it a slap. There's a lot of records that slap only in the strip club.
Listen, I don't think Magic City is one of them. That should sound good in my car. That should sound good in the truck. I've never heard that record sound bad.
Bro, a recording of somebody snoring gonna sound good in your car. Like that don't count. That don't count. Stop.
Who are
That's
the
not
new
a.
niggas that can outslap Fabio?
All right, now you're gonna make me go pull my fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go pull up your Rolodex, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna make me pull up some of these names in here. Who am I? Who's in my
cause
currents right
all the
here,
niggas
man?
that you name that can are gonna be niggas that I like.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Oh,
So then I'm talking about the niggas.
let's
Who
see
are
who
these
we
people
got
with
in
all of
here.
these slaps that Joe Budden don't like?
You rock with Ken Carson?
Come on, stop. No,
I'm asking you a question.
I answered you. No.
Okay, cool. Rock with V's and Peasy? Any of them?
Any of who?
V's,
Yeah.
Peasy, any of the Detroit
Oh
rappers?
yeah. I like Peasy. I like
No
Babyface
V's.
Ray.
These are people that are out slapping Fabio right now. Is what I'm saying. These are people
Well,
that
I
are
like
putting
these
out.
people that you naming.
Okay, I'm just saying that for where Fabio is positioned to go, the ball has been dropped. He didn't get there, and he ain't put nothing out recently that's going to put him there. I don't even
I
know how we
think
got on Fabio
I
in
think niggas
particular.
still got to worry about Fabio.
I don't.
It's that New Jersey in y'all. Y'all just got to talk about that crazy shit.
Mm-mm, I don't think so.
Joe,
Cause
Yes.
hi. Could we bring up Parks now that Danny's not in here? I just want to see how he's feeling.
Aren't you a fucking host?
No.
He probably hasn't requested.
No, he's not
Yeah, if
requested.
he hasn't requested, he can't like force him to come up.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Oh, we can't like ping him or anything?
Oh yeah, I got smoked, Joe.
There
I
he goes.
forgot.
Well, he hears you. So Parks Hive, you have a honorary member asking for you if you don't mind.
I got smoked, Joe.
He's right there, Joe.
I'd love
Wait,
to
he's
hear
trying to
this.
come
I
up.
smoke.
Yeah,
There he is.
request.
Hey guys,
Yeah, Ice got
I'm
smoked,
glad.
man. I ain't like that tweet earlier.
Ice, let's hear it.
I ain't like that tweet earlier.
What tweet?
oh, that
With,
they
with
all called off. They was all sick.
yeah, I ain't
I
like
was
that.
the only one sick.
Ooh. And I did ask him who else showed up before he said, "Oh, y'all go home." He said it didn't even matter. Mm.
All right, it's cool. It's cool. Note it, jot it, note it down.
Did you show up for work today, Ice?
I don't. It don't even
He
matter.
did.
Oh, who didn't show up
Damn,
today,
that don't even
Parks?
sound like Parks.
Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I don't know what
Yeah,
this shit is, but it should whoop my ass.
It
It's
was a
not COVID,
dolphin.
is it?
What'd you say?
It said it's not COVID, is it?
Might be. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
much
something
better
crazy
today,
is
but I'm
going
not
Chill,
on.
100.
Parks.
percent
They think Umar put some African flu on you.
Okay.
Did
Now,
you drink the Nigerian punch?
I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
You think
Parks.
he pulled the white man trick on me and put some poison on me?
Parks got smallpox. Oh my
Parks,
god.
how did you
That's
feel though
crazy.
when you were up there and all of that was going on and he started with all white people are racist? Did you feel the need to kind of be like, I don't know about that?
No. If I wasn't white, I would probably think all white people were racist too.
Agreed. We
I
hope that
can't
you
be mad at someone
feel
feeling that way.
we hope that you feel better. And
Thank
we
you.
know we appreciate the fact that you even showed up to work even though you sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people would have stayed their ass at home, but you showed your face at work and we really appreciate that.
I got tired of sweating in the bed. I had to get up and get out for a minute.
So you were sick on Christmas.
Yep.
Oh
Stayed home the
no.
whole Christmas. Didn't see the
Damn.
family. Yeah, it was rough.
Oh, you didn't even go?
Nope. Stayed right
Wow.
here.
That is awful.
Did
That's
your girl
awful.
stay? Did Ram stay too, or did she or did she go enjoy her family and come back and
Not.
take care of you?
She stayed here and took care of me.
Aw.
Good wife. Good wife.
Man, 6'5" and sick just don't sound good, Parks.
It's not a good combo, bro.
Right, because you too big to be trying to fucking help out the bed and be doing some of that kind of physical shit for. You real tall and shit.
I had to just lay there. It is what it is.
Just lay there and die? Okay.
Parks, what were your thoughts? What was going through your head during that Umar interview? Were you comfortable in the room? Uh, what kind of thoughts were you having when all this was going down? That's number
Uh,
one. And I like how you kind of fell back and just let motherfuckers do their thing. I don't know if you feel like you had to purposely do that or whatever. Also, Parks, I need my follow back on this new account. They got my old one out of here, man.
oh, okay.
I'm putting it.
My thoughts were it was great content, and did I feel comfortable? Yeah, I've been hanging out like with mostly members of like the Gods and Earths and Five Percenters since I was 14 years old. Like being in those conversations is not new to me or uncomfortable for me at all.
Right. You like Jake. You're from that era where you know you're good around whoever you go around. You know what I'm
Yeah, I mean,
saying?
obviously, I don't agree with him saying all white people are racist, but like I said, I can't fault for someone for thinking that way that is not a white person. So I was just sitting there and listening to what everybody had to say. That's it.
For
Right.
sure.
I
There was
can dig it.
speculation because you are so good at reading the room and you were quiet and you didn't take up space or interject at certain times. There was speculation that you were like, it was a conversation beforehand that you might not be invited to speak by Umar. But just hearing the response from Joe and hearing from you, it just sounds like, no, you were in the room and you were able to, you just were able to just read the room in a in that
Yeah,
manner.
I could talk, but who wants to hear a white guy talk about what the problems are with the black community? That sounds crazy.
That's a
Right.
fact.
I just,
That's a fact.
but
Exactly.
I do. I
Well,
think we
actually,
should
Umar.
know who do you think
I'm
who do
saying?
you think had the better points? Was it Ish or Umar? Or who do you think got the best
Nothing
of the
got
argument?
cracked, basically.
I think that Umar is a much better arguer, and he's. It's hard to argue with someone that has like statistics off the top of the head for every argument you make. Even if he could have been making them shits up for all I know, but it's hard to argue that when someone's just like, "Oh, well, actually, 95% of people." It's like, but I agree. I think Ish had a lot of great points too. But like I said, it's hard to win an argument against someone that's armed like that and does that actually for a living. Like we talk for a living, but Umar talks
Talk
about
stats.
that
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
for a living. So.
I have a when he asked about the snow bunny thing, I felt like a lot of y'all like held in y'all composure, but I feel like on the inside, every single one of y'all was screaming and cackling like hyenas, but tried to hold it in. Is
Oh
that
wait, was I
accurate?
holding it in?
I
Because
felt
I
like
tried to
all
get
of
it out
y'all had
publicly.
like the face like, oh shit, he finally here. But y'all tried to remain professional. I forgot, I think it was Gris. She posted how y'all sat up in y'all seats. Joe, we've never seen you sit up in your seat like that before. So I just want to know, how hard was it for y'all to contain some of that while Umar was finding out in real time that Ish was with a snow bunny?
I
Did
would
he
have
fight?
loved to be more immature, but I
eh,
was trying to be. They was having like a serious talk, so
I don't, yeah, I thought that he knew that before he got there. I guess not. Maybe I'm wrong.
no, no, he did not.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
he
I didn't. I didn't.
smelt it on him.
I can't go to bed if I sell my man out like that. I can't. I can't.
I agree. Looking back, I think it was just during the conversation is like he could sniff it on him that
Yeah,
Yeah, he
BT
literally
smelled it
said
on him. Wait, hold up.
Yeah, watch
he
it back.
literally
He
said
tapped the
something just
couch
hit
with
me.
both hands.
Right.
That
Yeah, he
that
was
was
like something
He
just hit
said
golden.
it
me.
just hit
That
me.
was golden. That was so dope. I loved watching his face come to that realization that there must be something behind this man's argument. Is he mixed race? Nah, he must be with a white woman. Like you could actually see.
Yeah, I can hear Dr. Umar thinking to himself, man, this nigga got some really weird ass views. Where is this coming from?
Joe, I think it was when Ish was like, I don't think I'm any better. I'm not better than a white person. I'm equal." When he said that, Umar said, "Calculating. You must be with a white woman." It was it was something about that equality combo.
It screamed out, it screamed out, I'm not oppressed.
I'm not a or it was when Imani said that Ish doesn't believe
Yes.
is dying.
Why did Imani do that? Imani was like, oh,
Amani
just for some
ratted, but
clarity.
he was
Imani
ready to get
kept
to the
setting
shit.
him up.
Amani, Freaky E did a lot of snitch in that interview, man. But I did also see that Imani, he fits right in with the pod and he does actually bring something intangible to the game. But Imani did a lot of kicking issues back in, kind of low key, and a lot of snitching, man.
That's
I,
so dope.
I
He was
respected it.
needed.
He was
He
like,
was
yeah,
needed.
just so you know, Ish thinks that racism is about to be over. I just like heard you.
Yo, what makes y'all think that Dr. Umar doesn't watch the pod?
I think
Well,
he
I just
does.
assumed he didn't.
No, I think he does. He seemed too familiar with everybody. Like he's tapped in.
Yeah, was he familiar with Flip?
Yeah, he was,
I
but
think just because he
I
might
don't
have seen
doubt his
Flip
ability to go
content.
get researched either.
I don't think he knew like I don't really think he knew certain things, but he might have seen like Flip go viral for some of the funny shit he done. Like flipping a lot of niggas probably done seen Flip before this, just off of the dumb shit he be doing sometimes. But it was just it was yeah, Imani definitely threw that nigga under the bus with the whole he think racism is dying. Cause why the fuck would
That shit was
you
funny as
why
fuck.
would you just throw it out there like that? Oh yeah, by the way, this nigga said that
You
shit
think you
dying. And then his
And he said it
reaction
so
like,
calm. He was like,
nigga.
just so you know, as if he needed that context. Just so you know, this is Ish who thinks racism is about to be over.
Imani was freaky. E was snitching his motherfucking ass off. Hey, there was a people give Flip a bad rap. There was a time in the game where Flip owned the algorithm. His podcast, the actual sit down interview. There was a short little time when Flip ran the algorithm, man.
Well, Imani was excellent on the show. He was a perfect foil for that conversation, I think, and he played that role, played that position beautifully. So shout out to him as well.
Yeah, because there was a little Amani hate crew being assembled for a while. Don't think I ain't see it.
Imani's rookie of the year. I don't know if he
Yeah,
qualifies as a rookie, but to the JVP kind of.
That we voted him sixth man of the year in the
Okay,
BP community. So
not
he
mad
ain't
at that.
had too much hate, in comparison. In comparison, he probably had the least amount of hate to anybody else.
Was it a freaky E hate crew, or was it just this burning desire to want to hate on Ice because Ice won't answer them, Ice won't do what they say, Ice won't like what they like.
Yeah, they trying to kick back up on Ice because Imani had a good show and Ice won't dare. So you're gonna see
It's
a
not
little
about
bit of
Ice
that.
for me. I think Imani was just good on his own. They're different men with like different outlooks, and like I don't even think they're comparable at all. Imani is private as well, but Imani is also more willing to share about certain things. He seems more worldly. Yeah, and he just played his position beautifully without trying to overshadow. I mean, I wondered why Joe sort of just let Ish and Dr. Umar cook for such a long time without kind of trying to. In the end, it turned out good, but I just wondered why you took that approach. Was it deliberate, or did you just see how they were flowing and you decided to step back and let them do their thing?
The latter, for sure. I seen it. You got to follow chemistry when it's happening, and that was just a real time clinic. I didn't tell Umar anything. Ish knew we had a guest, but yeah, there was some synergy going that you just need to step back and let go.
I agree. And I think that this two-parter was like top two pods of the year for sure. And with the like, I think Umar was the best guest for sure too. I know people are saying Coach Roy, but yeah, Umar was funny as fuck and he was really entertaining and educational. So I think that's what I'm going with.
I love Tyrese as well. I think that interview with Tyrese is the best interview he's ever given, to be honest. I've watched him maybe 3 or 4 times before, and that's the most interesting and most animated and most open I've ever seen him. So that's probably something you guys did, making him feel really comfortable. But that was a really cool interview as well.
I would like to ask T Rankin and the rest of the melodies here, what did you guys think of Melissa Ford's faces while Ish and Umar were talking about bunny hopping or whatever they were talking about? I think it was the second part.
I I think it
Priceless.
was perfect. I think her facial expressions said all the things that she wanted to say and she still wants to say but will never say. That's what I think.
right, Mel's deadpan into the camera. I need her to keep doing that all the way into 2024. Like that right now is the funniest thing. Her,
Agreed.
her dead.
Instantly added into my meme folder as like a reaction for when I
You
need to drop
know,
some shit in the
you
group
know
chat.
she wanted to say some of those things, but obviously that they're like personal issues, right? So A, she's also biracial, so you can't go too hard on Ish with for his partner. But B, Ish and her have this tension, this tension. I can't explore the tension because it's inappropriate, but they have this tension. So Melissa was sort of getting hers back without using words. And I think that was really hot. And I hope she leans into that more, just deadpans him or deadpans at the camera. and leaves the audience to draw their own conclusions. I loved it personally.
Okay, but are you gonna start crying when Ish gets his get back?
How is he going to get his
How?
get back, Joe?
Oh, what
He's
do you
going
know?
to
What do you know?
wildly
Look,
sex.
look at that.
What's he gonna do that he hasn't done already?
Yeah, please tell us. Tell us more.
You can you answer my question first? Are the melodies going to start crying and doing that shit that y'all do when Ish gets his get back?
Probably.
Yes, he will because
Okay.
he won't let her finish.
All right. All right. At least
He
y'all are
will
honest.
because he won't let her finish a sentence. So long as he's willing to let her finish her thoughts without interrupting, and so long as he sticks to the subject at hand, because Ish has a penchant for referring to things that have nothing to do with the matter at hand. That's the problem.
A penchant. Can you say that one more time, baby?
A
Yeah,
One more time.
please say
passion.
that
Word of
again.
the
That was
day.
Passion.
filthy.
A penchant.
A
Ooh, I
passion?
like that.
Ask
I like that.
Ish asking to not be spoken over was also another highlight because the amount of times he asked to not be stepped on, I was like, oof, Mel is getting her redemption.
Well,
Hold
that's
on,
my
let me
thing with
finish.
y'all. Ish does that to everybody. So when he does it to Mel, I mean, I know it's a woman, so it's highlighted, but he does that to everybody.
He
But he had
definitely.
to
Nah,
do it.
y'all be on Mel's
It
ham
was
I
the
with
think
y'all.
y'all do
frequency.
it to Mel the most because she's the
You do.
easiest to kind of do it to. But some of the men, when you try to like cut off, like Imani, he'd be like, "All right, no, but you be cutting us off too." Like some of y'all give pushback when the other is cutting y'all off, and with Mel, she just kind of takes it.
Yeah, Mel is easier to frustrate and fluster, so I think it's just more evident. But you could tell he does it with Imani. It kind of actually happened during this pod where they were kind of like a little like, "Hey, don't yell a little too much." So it's just cool. I think we could give him a little slack, but I think Umar brought up a good point. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So maybe take that into next year.
Yeah, and also get him more gas for his oven. His muffins aren't cracking the way they used to.
Bars.
Oh my God.
Bars.
Oh, I have a big question for Joe that I've been pondering on for a while, right, Joe?
Is it one of your evil
No,
questions,
no,
or
no.
are you on the side of good
This
today?
is a this is a this is a potential bag for Joe question, and I wonder if he's thought about this. So you know how Hove has his end of year list, Obama has his as well. Like no disrespect to those two gentlemen, especially certainly none to Hove. But I'm not really interested in what they're listening to. You have the best music taste going, honestly. Like you have put me onto so much. I've used your music recommendations to tell lies, to women in particular, because that's my preference. I've used your music to tell lies to women about experiences and my taste. So a lot of women in my life think that I have the best taste ever, but it's really Joe Budden's taste. What are you going to do with that? Not that you no longer work at AMP, how are you going to like use that taste in music that a lot of us have come to trust and rely on? How are you going to share it with the world? Is it going to be like a playlist that you create with one of these DSPs, or are you going to make your own annual list? You need to do something with it. It can't just be, or do something with sleepers. I don't know, but you have to do something with your music taste, because a lot of people that don't have the same kind of ear that you've got are getting their list off. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, I did have a radio show until I got fired. I still miss it. Oh, I haven't put any thought into the end of the year list or anything like that though. But I'm sure there'll come a time again for me to use my powers for good.
Would
So
you
you
be
need to
willing to
start
do it?
DJing. Start DJing on Patreon, man. You got the equipment now. You already got the list. Ice got you packed full with every motherfucking album ever created in the history of man. Start DJing on the Patreon for us,
Yo,
man.
my Thursday night R&B night, dog, it's over, man. It's over.
Jim, I don't really like your taste in R&B. I'm not gonna lie. You like too much whisper music singers.
He has really good R&B
Man,
taste
you
for
bugging,
sure.
nigga.
I'll take it from the ladies, but I'd be like, man, these dudes be sounding all alike, man.
I have a question for Parks and I have a question for Ice. What did Joe get you for Christmas? Because I saw what Parks got Joe.
Parks, talk to us.
Every time that girl comes off her mic,
I'm just some girl. I'm just some girl on Twitter.
no, every time you come off of that thingamajiggy.
I just want to know, what did you get? What did you get my guys?
Don't you? How about mind your business first of all? I haven't gotten my gifts yet because
Okay.
I go
See,
Christmas
that's
shopping after Christmas.
that's what I thought. It sounded like you got them thoughts and prayers, but I
No,
just wanted
yeah,
to make sure.
no. I didn't get my girl nothing. Nobody got anything from me yet.
Okay, so let's open it up and say what. Hey Parks, what do you want Joe to get you? Ice, what's on your wish list?
Ice is not even here anymore. Shut up.
Got everything a man could ask for.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I was just talking with the family. So, I don't have nothing, bro. Like, I don't be on that gift stuff like that. I
We're
don't be knowing.
men don't expect anything.
Yeah, like it just be if you do something, you do something. Like it's never looked at as a what I want from somebody else. It's man shit where we like, man, I can't say what I want another man to get me.
I guess, but
You're
when
still gonna pay for that, some girl. Don't you worry.
I just wanted to
She
know.
tried it though.
Don't
I
you
just
worry.
We got you, Joe. Don't worry about it, man. We got you. She
It's
tried it.
coming though for her.
I'm just saying, at such a wonderful gift that Parks got you, like your reaction was so beautiful. It looked like you were gonna cry. Like I was gonna cry for you. I was just wondering if you did something equally as wonderful for Parks, who showed up to work with no voice today.
And I'm still going with Dr. Umar. Put the mojo on our guy. Put the mojo on it.
I'm just some girl on Twitter, okay?
Nah, you starting stuff. I see what you on, yo.
I got a trick for her. It's coming.
I got a question. Is Park still in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
If you guys were still in the basement and the Umar episode happened in your basement, would you feel away?
Not at all.
Okay.
I don't understand why I would.
I asked because, well, earlier Joe had stated that if yet the set was still at your
Now
basement.
I done made my way into this.
I'm just
What is going?
saying, you said you wouldn't have had
Okay.
Dr. Umar there because it could have been deemed disrespectful.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't
I'm
take it that
just
way. I wouldn't take it as disrespectful at all.
okay.
But again, Feats, with your messy ass, what I said wasn't speaking to how Parks would feel about it. I was saying what I would and wouldn't do as a friend.
Right. So I'm asking him if he would just in general would even feel a way about it.
Well, he answered you.
Yeah,
Oh.
not at all. Not at all.
They need to add the eye roll
Hey, don't be
emoji on this
yelling
thing.
at me.
For real, I want to roll my eyes at some of y'all.
But
It's
why?
from
We
it's
love
from
you guys.
love. We kick your back in with love, Joe.
We love you. I don't understand where this is coming from.
Y'all are a mess.
You want the niggas up here to be arguing each other about like the dumb shit they were talking about?
Speaking of mess, who's gonna go over there and see
I've
if
We
been
it's
just
waiting for
messy
So
somebody to
I
time?
didn't
say
ask
what's
I
you.
going
I
on
didn't
over
ask
there.
you.
I've
Was
been
he over
waiting.
there yet?
Oh
Is
wait,
it
where's the
messy
mess at?
time?
Where's the mess at?
He's not there yet. He ain't show up
The
yet.
mess is
yeah,
supposed to
I
be
have
in
been
Jameson's
peeping in.
spaces.
Rory's supposed to pull up the Jameson spot. I don't his spaces. I don't think he's coming. Joe has swore he was gonna go over there and be messy. Uh,
He,
Rory,
we
he
just
put
want a
All right, let's
shit
all
show.
roll up.
Yeah.
He
Rory's
not
definitely
there
not there yet.
yet.
No.
If he gets in there before Joe, he's not gonna come for sure. So we're
Yeah, that's
waiting.
why I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
We're waiting
Somebody
till
might
he
have
gets
sent the
in
kite
there.
back.
But I did peep that the room had started. I don't see it anymore, but Rory wasn't in there yet. And then I saw that Danny, good old Danny, was being Danny, and he stepped on the
Hater.
room and started his own space at the same damn time once again. I just feel like there's a lot of hate going on
Yo,
for
can y'all
Jameson.
tell me the truth about all the spaces beef now?
What's
Of
up?
course.
I'm
Yes.
here. What's up, man?
What's the real beef? I know that on this side y'all keeping it cute and classy. Them niggas are not, but they beefing with each other too. What is the origin of all of this spaces beef?
Yo, we are the origin, so there is no beef.
Oh, you got to talk up,
That
Dash. But
Jameson room got two people in it. What's going on over there?
It's because
Oh,
Danny started his up, so it's stealing from what Jameson had, and plus this
Danny
is
is
still
stepping on
going.
his shit.
Yeah, and this is still going, so we're not. No one's leaving Joe shit either.
wait, but Danny's trying to get Rory to come in his shit.
Danny is,
Danny's mad
if he
because
does
Rory
not,
was
he's a
there.
hater. He's
Rory
a
Your
was.
Danny's
man,
just
your
a
man,
hater. Danny's a
your man,
hater. That's
your
what it
man done
is.
already went and put up a video. Ice, I never did. Like, bro, shut up,
Right. Yeah,
bro.
we just saw that. He already
Fuck,
tweeted
like,
about Ice. He
shut
already
the
clipped
fuck.
what Ice said, I believe, in here already.
This nigga is like, yo, go touch a woman, man. Just go feel on one. Like,
You
Nah, he
ain't
don't
shut
seen
up,
do
his
none of
bro.
that.
picture.
That's
If
not
you
his
seen his
bag.
picture, you'll know what's
Dog,
right.
fam,
That's not
trust me
his
when I tell
bag.
you. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen his picture. Trust me. Trust me when I tell
okay, but that
you.
picture is allegedly from
I
2009,
had it as my
I
guys.
got,
profile picture.
We saw
fam.
two. We saw
Listen,
two ice,
listen.
both of them.
I'm well aware of who dude is, and yeah, I know.
Joe, you better leave that little boy alone. He's such a hater. I can see him
Joe,
pulling
can I?
some
Joe, can
punk
I ask a
shit.
question? Why do you give Danny so much energy? I'm just curious.
Yes,
Like
please
actual,
answer that. Please answer that.
like you give him a lot of actual attention. You sat in his space the other night a little long. You talk with him. You parlay with him a little
That's
bit.
8.
No, no, no. We love you over here. I'm just
When you
curious.
say a little long.
I listen. You're a high value man. I don't think you should be over there. I mean, not.
No, I'm not. All right. What'd you say, Ice? I heard you too, nigga.
I just said please answer it. I want to hear you answer that because I've asked how many times I asked you this. Let's keep it a buck. Like they can know. I've asked you all the time why you give, but you gave me an answer, and I told you a long time ago. I don't doubt your I don't doubt your brain. Like you know what you're doing more than any of us.
But
So
wait, but before, see, because we're gonna tell the truth tonight,
mhm,
especially if Rory's not gonna pop up. I gotta be messy another way. Listen,
Chaos.
before I gave you an answer,
mhm,
what was my conversation as it pertained to this gentleman?
that basically is my
Come
fault.
on.
That's what you said.
And
You said,
after you, because we got you to cool down, it was who?
oh yeah,
Come on.
yeah, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
come on.
But that one
So,
didn't know. That one did not know what they were doing at all. That was some trickery right there. That was
okay,
some trickery in
but
that person's defense. They
but
were completely
cool.
oblivious to how they were being used.
Okay, cool. But the person with experience, and then when you got down, the people with experience, sometimes it's real easy to just listen to the people that have experience. You don't have to know. And that went on for how long would you say before I put any energy into this gentleman?
No, 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 no. Energy, as in directly naming this gentleman, but you've made references to that gentleman a lot prior to
Well,
that. Like,
well,
I mean, the references were made to where that particular gentleman knew, and those who were paying attention knew who you were talking about.
but so those references came in my story after you, gentleman B, and then Flip had created a whole wave of runway for this nigga. That's
Correct.
my
I,
story.
I take part in mine. I said it. I said it. Like I wasn't familiar with him. That and to this date, that's the only comment I've ever left on YouTube. I don't do that. But it was sent to me so many times that I just wanted to tell dude that you went about that the wrong way. I didn't think in 1,000 years he would do what he did with that. And I salute that. Hey, if that's what you're trying to do, you did it. It worked. You got a reaction, a response, which basically solidifies you, whether it be good or bad. It's like, all right, I said enough to where somebody had to comment.
But why I give it energy is twofold. One is promo. Two, I love a good narrative.
See, and that's yeah, that's that's where we always differ. So I can't say nothing to that.
Yo, it's a lot of porn pages in here, man. What's going on with y'all? What kind of freaky shit y'all been on?
I'm trying to scroll down and see now.
And shit, poor pages is funny parts.
Just
That's
click
for
any,
porn
all of
pages.
them at the top of this shit is
Somebody
porn
said
pages.
somebody said they was false advertising Rory.
They were. I said it. I said if he doesn't show up and Joe's not in there at the same
But
time,
Nah, they
they
I'm
do
wasn't.
gonna
have,
feel lied to.
but to give him a little bell, they do have Kiara as a speaker in there. So maybe he was supposed to come and he just hasn't came.
Who's Kiara?
She
You
does
know,
the,
Kiera, she did the Ish and Ice Drop.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, got it, Kiara.
Oh, Kiara, yeah, shout out to Kiara.
She's
She's
on
the
stage.
voice behind the Ish and Ice Drop.
Allegedly.
Okay.
She's on.
Is Flippin' Mel getting a drop?
Oh, they said the smoke is over there.
Hey, all right, chill. Don't look thirsty. You know what I mean?
They
Let it marinate.
Nah, fuck that. Let's get
They
they
thirsty.
saying
said
you
keep.
can't.
I
They
They
want a
over
said
there
shit
keep.
saying
show
you can't
tonight.
sell out a live show without Ice and Ish, Joe.
What?
They over there saying that Joe can't sell out a live show without Ice and Ish.
Who's saying that?
They said Kiara said it.
Who's Kiara?
Without icing ish or with icing ish.
Feats, your mic has feedback.
I can hear all the mess out of y'all. Y'all such a messy little bunch. That's why we get along, maybe.
Who wants to bet money? Ginger voice cracks and he almost cries.
I don't think he's showing up at all, but that's another thing.
I don't think so either.
I thought you said he was in here already.
No, he's not.
Well, whose face are you looking at, Jameson or Danny?
Jameson's.
Jameson.
I think Danny ended his space when he got his shit off about Ice.
Got it, got it,
Yeah,
got it.
Danny used some clickbait to draw niggas over there.
The way he's moving, he's gonna have a short run,
Who?
Danny.
What makes you say that in this business? You know, the
Uh,
media business is trash already.
He
People go in
greedy,
there.
man.
I
He
just could tell.
he deep down inside, I believe he cares what people think. And I think he really wants he wants a relationship more with Joe and the fellas than he tries to let on. And doing what he does, he's gotta not give a fuck. He's gotta have stars mentality. I'm not friends to none of you niggas. Fuck you all. I'm here for the bag and this is a business.
So you think the better way is just to start building some bridges before you start burning them? Mostly when you're new in this game, right?
He
Is that what
can't
you
be
guys are saying?
scared to burn them. He can't let that dictate what he does. If he's gonna go 10 toes down and report on everything, then fuck it. That's what it's got to be. His allegiance has to be to the craft of reporting all things Joe Budden, the Joe Budden podcast, and all the fellas and male as well. He can't give a fuck, and he cares too much what people think. If I'm him, I don't let none of you motherfuckers tell me what you think about me, what I should do, what I shouldn't do, none of that. And he gives a fuck too much.
So are you saying the way to do it is to not react or to react and tell everyone off? What do you think the way
He
is
never
to?
react. React for what? My job and my grind is reporting all things Joe Budden universe. And fuck it, that's what my allegiance is to. I'm dedicated to this. I'm doing this till I get into my casket or what have you. And I don't give a fuck what Joe thinks. I don't give a fuck what Ike thinks. I'm not begging these niggas for no interviews. Fuck an interview. He wants to ingratiate himself and he just doesn't know how to go about doing it because of the type of dude he is. Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know this nigga. This is just my opinion. He's got to not give a fuck, and he gives a fuck. He can't let nobody, fans or whatever they call themselves, he's got to have the same mentality as Star, man. Star does not give a fuck if you like him or not. Anybody's fool. Uh, Star praises the shit out of Joe. But when it's time to kick Joe's back in, he kicks Joe's back the fuck in while at the same time praising Joe. And there's others. Star has praised Diddy, said he really fucks with Diddy as a person. When it was time to kick Diddy's back in, he goes 10 toes down. He don't give a fuck about being cool with. He's friends to none of these niggas.
Yo, Party, I have a separate question for you, completely separate. What's your
What's,
job at TMZ? Like, what do you do at TMZ? I see you
I'm a
reporting
pimp.
for TMZ all the time.
I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. I was schooled by the savage streets of the Central District, Seattle, Washington, and they like to pimp.
I have a question. If I accept a Secret Santa gift from my work husband, is that a body?
What you mean? What you
Is
mean? Is
this
that
the
a body?
same nigga you was trading playlists with, or a whole new
But
nigga now?
how is it
Same nigga.
secret if you know that he's the one giving it to you? I don't.
Like it's revealed after you open it, and it's like, oh my god.
Is the gift under $25?
Mm-mm.
Is the
It's more.
gift dick? What the fuck?
Oh my god, my god.
Nah,
I just,
y'all asking the wrong question. How he get you as a Secret Santa if it's a work? Come on, man.
I
He
just feel
did
like it
that.
was a coincidence, but I was
No,
just
it wasn't
wondering.
ain't no coincidence.
The
He did what he
person
had to
doing it
do to
set
get.
it up.
Yeah, this was a setup, and that's a body, and you know that's a body. That's why you asked.
Okay, I just wondering.
Yeah, girl. That playlist, that was enough.
So no playlist, no gifts. All right.
Not
Okay.
unless you're trying to, you know.
It sound like this is your boyfriend and you ready.
No, I don't have a boyfriend, Joseph.
Well, it sound like you ready.
Ready for what, Joseph?
Come on, Joe, be messy. Keep it
Dory,
messy
what
down
sign
south.
are you?
I ain't doing it. I'm eating Pringles. She knows she ready.
Would you have a problem if his wife found out?
No, she could give me gifts too.
No, I ain't talking about.
What sign are you, Dory?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, we got to come to Atlanta. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a Libra. Why do you ask?
Because I was curious to know. But I got my answer why you would be cool with him and his wife giving you gifts and other things.
Yeah, they could both do that.
Yeah,
I'll send my playlist to her too.
yeah, I get it.
If he had a wife, but he doesn't. This is all hypothetical, by the way.
Oh no, this is
All
real.
right.
This is real.
The space got closed because, yeah, too many spaces going.
wait, what?
Jameson ended his space.
Did he end the space because Roy didn't show up and there was false advertising?
I
That's
think it's more
probably it.
so because Danny started his up. So, like, it was pulling from Jameson's.
Joe, why do you think Danny's gonna have a short run? The trajectory he's on. What is your personal feelings on why? I want to learn